see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. Booker can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic against Booker. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. They get it back. Outside for Booker. Now Ayton. Shoots over Powell. And is blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. For 3, Bridges. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Phoenix has possession, following the score by Dallas and the basket by Bridges.
Pass-first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Doncic outside, fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Doncic. To the middle, looking to end the run. And the bucket is good from Powell in deep.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
He was all alone on that one.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a valued utility player. He knows his role.
Now here's Paul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. He goes up, and Doncic with the jam.
Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
Doncic against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 on the clock. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. There's the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got 12 points.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Pass to Booker, the 15-footer. The shot comes out.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Oh, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team. Ladies and gentlemen,
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Paul passes to Booker. Three-pointer off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Puts it up from 12. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Powell. For 3, Bridges. They get the rebound. Ayton finds Bridges. Over Powell. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And Powell with the stuff.
You know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
Now here's Bridges. 12 points for him. Pass to Booker. They need this. Back to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Another shot. There's the block. And they get it back. Just 2 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
They're running. Ayton passes to Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. Hardaway grabs the board.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the Mavericks, another 3. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seize the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Second chance shot. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. it gets them going.
Great open look there. Paul's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Ayton hits them both. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Doncic against Bridges. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Bridges against Doncic. Right side, Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. The Suns trailing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Booker. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Doncic outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half come. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Abdel Nader, JaVale McGee out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Clock at 6. Here's Shamet. They grab their own miss. McGee passes to Payne. Driving to the basket. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Here's Payne, following the score by Dallas. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Lets it fly. Phoenix no good that time either. McGee with a steal.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Payne against Brunson. Launches a 3. Goes back up. Here's McGee. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. When he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Now here's Brunson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Basket's good. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Now here's Payne. Pass to Shaman. From deep. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Can't get it to drop. Dallas is shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so here's Phoenix following the score by Dallas. Yes, it's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Kleba. Going inside. And he lays it up and in. Kleba's got his first bucket in this one.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Payne against Brunson. Here's Shaman. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Shaman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Payne finds McGee. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Shaman. 6 to shoot.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Man, his nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne on the bounce. Pass to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bullock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
First one falls. Both teams will make substitutions.
Reggie Bullock.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Bullock in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the floor for your Mavericks.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Crowder, that's good.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Doncic. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
The Suns trailing. Paul with it. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. Shoots over Powell. Booker can't get it to go. And for Dallas, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Bridges against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. He buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic finds Powell. Outside, Finney-Smith. Powell, a screen on Paul.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
The shot that time, not on target. And the basket by Bridges.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Hook loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Booker to take the lead. Offensive rebound. Ayton up and in on the layup. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Spins. Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Takes it inside. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Booker can't get it to go.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Stolen by Bridges. Takes the 3. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder. And the Suns lead by 2. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Pass to Bridges from behind the arc. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. Hardaway finds Doncic. Powell with it. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Doncic. That 3's off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Pass to Paul. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Bridges for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here he goes. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. Ayton, a screen on Hardaway. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings it within 2 here.
Deandre Ayton at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. That's his third personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything. Should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, man.
Here's Ayton. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get DA take it away. He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Finney-Smith kicks to Powell. Here he goes. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And it's Utah's ball. O'Neal with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Powell with the screen. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. And there's the drive. Pulls from the top of the key, and it comes off the front of the rim. Dallas with the ball. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd, and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now here's Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Over Gobert. Powell kicks to Doncic. Powell with the screen from past the arc. Doncic, no good. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
Man, that sounds right. Because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Powell. It's good on the putback.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. Mitchell left side. Hardaway with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley surveying the D. Here's Gobert. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. The tray. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Here's Bogdanovich. Off with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight in his...
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now here's Conley. Driving the lane. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Dallas moving it around. The pass to Hardaway. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Drops in the layup for 2. Hardaway has got his first basket. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Porzingis after the basket by Utah. A shake. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Conley against Doncic. The drive by Mitchell. And that one, good. 7 points in the game.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Drops in the tray.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Doncic against Conley. Driving in. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Now here's Porzingis. From downtown. No good from Finney Smith. Bogdanovich looking around. To the inside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Out to the wing. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Good on the triple. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. No block shot. The shot off that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. The 3 for Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Conley for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Hardaway, no good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. They now take the lead. He's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Powell. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here is Doncic after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
O'Neal misses.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
It's stolen by Gobert. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A clear look for Mitchell. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Doncic, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning.
And so it's Utah. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. And the power forward Maxi Kleber out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown. Doris, you know this is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right. The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Oni. Brunson covering. Clarkson passes to Oni. Gay outside. Clarkson right side. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Down kicks to Kleber. There's the dish to Bullock. Pass to Brunson. Kleber sets the screen for Brunson. A steal. There's the pass to Marjanovic. Kleber with the bucket. Kleber's got his first bucket of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The drive by Clarkson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doris. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Kleber, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Brunson. With the drive, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Whiteside, a screen on Brown. Clarkson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Here's Gay. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks trail by 5. Now Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Kleba. It's Brown on the wing. Brunson with a clean look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brunson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Oni. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Brunson kicks to Kleba. Back to Brunson. For the tie, Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
I don't know if he's trying to show off with the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Now about a year ago, 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
That one drops. He ties it up. Utah has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oni passes to Whiteside.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one good from Clarkson.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Passes to Marjanovic. Brown outside. The pass to Brunson. Capitalizes off the crossover. Brunson's got 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Clarkson for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
Sam, your Jazz Dancer.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Doncic against Conley. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Doncic.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
For three, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. O'Neal with it. Hardaway picks him up. Conley for three. Up again. Here's O'Neal. Out to Conley. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gobert with the block. And here's the fast break. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The offensive rebound. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Conley against Doncic. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Fires for three. The putback. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hardaway finds Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Stolen by Mitchell. Pulls up for three. And Utah another three.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
Mavericks trail by 4. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Finney-Smith. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz leading by 4. And here is Conley. The Jazz with another miss. Inside Hardaway. Mike Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. For three, Mitchell. And they get it back. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. The three for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 26.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Conley finds Mitchell.
That is called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. It's to Porzingis. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal is screen on Hardaway. The drive by Mitchell. It's off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for the Mavericks, Dorian.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
Allie, take it away. He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Pass to Paul. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
No problems knocking that one down.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Crowder with a steal. Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Three-pointer. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Mitchell against Paul. Out to the right wing. Ayton against Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Fades back. Misses off the right iron. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Crowder grabs the miss.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Paul for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has got 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Got a piece of it. Ayton with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Right side, Paul. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Crowder outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:05 left in the first. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Crowder, that's good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Paul against Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Stolen by Conley. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. It'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, Dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Conley against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Paul. Tries the spin move. On the wing, Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges down low. Defended by Gobert. Bridges misses. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. It's Ayton with the drive. Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Back to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Conley against Booker. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Bogdanovic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Phoenix has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton in the high post. It's Bridges on the wing. Crowder outside. Bridges, a screen on Bogdanovic. And it's Crowder missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Conley finds Bogdanovic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bogdanovic has got his first points of the night.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Booker, good.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
The 3 from Mitchell. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bridges against Conley. Bridges right side. Here's Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Paul, shot is off. For Utah, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Mitchell. Driving in, and Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Ball against Conley. This one for 3. Ayton passes to Paul. Goes up on the baseline. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
The Jazz with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Give the hand fans your Suns dancers dance team.
There's 25 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Nader. And here's Payne outside. Here's Shamet. Checked by Mitchell. Now McGee. 5 to shoot. Back to Shamet. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Shamet's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural. Has total confidence in his own abilities.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Suns ahead. They're up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Johnson is out there with Abdel Nader. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ingles from outside. Utah the rebound. Here's Oni on the take, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Quality offense. Ingles does a great job of controlling the pace and very unselfish.
Payne, pass to Johnson. From the high post, and he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 11. The Jazz shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Here's Payne, and Whiteside with a block.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Payne. Inside, 6 to shoot. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Oni. Gay, a screen on Payne. And here's Gay. Here's Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
5 on the clock. Here's Shamet. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, Ingles. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah trailing here. It's Ingles with the drive, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The line for your Suns.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Payne. Stolen by Ingles. Clarkson, right side. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
All right, fans, that was your son.
Phoenix has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Outside Payne. He shoots. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Suns lead by 7. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. Spins. Whiteside for 3. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Up top, Payne. Pass to Shamet. Over Clarkson. Shamet, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And Gay the bucket on the assist by Ingles.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Left side, Payne. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Clarkson attacking. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Payne. Sinks the tray. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Gay outside to the paint. Whiteside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
From deep, Conley nails it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. For 3. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. To tie it up. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Bridges passes to Paul. And it's off from three-point range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Phoenix calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Good as he snugs it right through the net.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Here's Conley into the lane, and he makes it on the layup. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Bridges. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges, left side. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
The Jazz on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Conley. To the middle. The shake. Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Paul passes to Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
The 3, O'Neal. They get it again. Gobert, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he get his head in the game.
Bridges outside. To tie it up. He connects. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Conley, a screen on Paul. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his third personal foul. Third team.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Here's Gobert. Money.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. Phoenix calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just 5 on the clock. And Booker, here we go. Can't cash it in.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Here's Gobert. Money.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
all right, this is coming out of the corner. Let's get loud, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And Utah calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the corner. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Stop.
Shooting the technical free throw. Boyan Bogdanovic.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you love what Boyan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one.
Oh, say does that.
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position. Kicks it out to Booker. Crowder goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Crowder can shoot that catch and shoot jump shot, and that's going to open up a driving lane.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Here's Doncic. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint. That means they stay tight on their outside shooters. It's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Finney Smith to the paint. Here's Powell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Bridges, no one around him. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Bridges outside. Takes it inside. Ayton inside. Headed by Porzingis. And that one's good, Ayton.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Passes it to Finney Smith. From the arc. Powell kicks to Hardaway. Back to Powell. On the clock. Here's Finney Smith. Another three for Dallas.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here is Paul. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And here is Doncic. Porzingis finds Doncic. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Paul dishes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Booker with no one around drains the three-pointer.
This is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense. but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Dallas leading by 6. Now here's Doncic. He dishes it to Powell. Back to Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Ayton.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Booker lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul right side. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges misses. The Mavericks leading.
Deandre Ayton.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
I still think, even after a few seasons, that Porzingis has a focus to continue to get stronger physically.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. And the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Dallas. And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the 3-point shot has been.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in its center. Paul against Doncic. It's Crowder on the wing. Spins. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Phoenix with the ball. 11-point game. Booker looking around. 5 on the clock. Ayton a screen on Hardaway. The turnaround jumper. Moves back up. The kick out to Crowder. Booker outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got 9.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Now here's Doncic, defended by Bridges. Back to Powell. Passes to Finney-Smith. Takes a shot at the elbow. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. For three, Bridges. Porzingis with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Bridges misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Mavericks leading by 8. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Nifty move.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And stolen by Ayton. Ball outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Over to the left wing. Ayton. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up to stop the drought. Porzingis can't hit. Ball left side. From outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas again missing.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Ayton, banked in off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
To the inside. Bridges for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
Hardaway hits them both. 8 seconds left now here in the second. Now Payne. Shoots over Doncic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close.
23.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll
25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Bogdanovic is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Brown, and it's Bullock in at the small forward.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting to that.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. McGee is screen on Brown. Payne passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Johnson with it, working on Payne. They get it back. Kleba kicks to Bullock. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent, Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
McGee is screen on Brown. Shamet, lock at 6, tries the spin move. Payne finds McGee. Plays it up off the glass. McGee's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Kleba. Brown outside. Runs in the pass to Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Shamet with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Payne looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Payne. Brown kicks to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Out to the wing. McGee inside. Marjanovic on him. Spins. Here's Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
All the officials are all over that one.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. Going inside, and it's blocked. From past the arc, Payne's shot is good. Payne's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
McGee with the block. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Phoenix on defense. Brown the pass to Marjanovic. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over McGee. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Marjanovic.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Payne passes to Shamet. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. For Dallas, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shaman. To the paint. It's stolen by Marjanovic. With the drive, Brunson. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Come on, Dancer.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The shot's good from Paul. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Phoenix leading by 3, stops, pops, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic with it, now guarded by Crowder.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Ayton kicks to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now the pass to Ayton. Over Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Takes a 3. Passes it to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. They shoot again. The Mavericks pull it in.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. To end the cold streak, nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
On the wing, Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
He feeds it to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's tipped. It's deflected. Hardaway with the steal. It's Powell with the drive. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Powell kicks to Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. And he stays with it. 5 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Second chance shot. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Bridges passes the ball. Over Doncic. Again, Phoenix.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Ball outside. Doncic knocks it away.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks. No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Down low. Here's Powell. Yes!
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Ball right side. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.
Pacers, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Mitchell against Hardaway. Bogdanovic. It's good on the putback.
Always good to see Bogdanovic use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Mitchell. They get it again. O'Neal. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. And stolen by Porzingis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Doncic against Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. It's deflected. The 3 is up. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Back to Conley. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. For 3, Hardaway knocks down the triple.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
And it's O'Neal off the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here they come. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Doncic. Porzingis finds Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Powell outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 5.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now here's Conley. Here he goes. It's tipped. Hardaway with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The three from Mitchell.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Powell outside. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The three from Mitchell. Left side Conley. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Conley up top. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a hell.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovic can score from the outside, but there, we love seeing him mix it up.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The three ball knocks it down from distance.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Here's Doncic. Checked by Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you three. The revenge triple.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. And again, it's Utah. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Here's Bogdanovic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bogdanovic has got 4 points in the quarter. Powell outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
The Jazz have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Doncic against Conley. Bogdanovic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
Threat of the shot got him off balance. Nice work from Bogdanovic.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis in the post. Bogdanovich on him, and that one's good. Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Now here's Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. Pass to Doncic. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Utah trailing here.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Hardaway. A minute 9 left in the second quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Mitchell with the ball. He's marked by Finney-Smith. The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Powell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Powell with a steal. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a slipper.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The 3 is up. The rebound by Ingles.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Gay inside, defended by Brown. Gay's shot is good.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Screen by Marjanovic. To the middle. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Ingles from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Outside Brunson. Kick out to Brown. Back to Brunson. Over Clarkson. And that one's long.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Ingles, no good. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Brunson, here we go. The rebound by Whiteside.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's the 3. Here's Marjanovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Outside, Brown to the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Brown. Tries again. The kick out to Brunson. They swipe it. Brown with it. On up the court. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Clarkson against Brown. Pass to Oni.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Gay. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Kleba finds Brunson. No good from outside. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Clarkson outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And stolen by Brunson. Stolen by Ingles. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Gay is sneaky now. He'll leak out to find his spot. You've got to be aware of where he is.
Pass to Brown. And here's Brunson from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Clarkson attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bullock. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson. Dallas no good that time either. Kleba with a steal. Here's Brunson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Jazz 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
A line change here for Utah. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder has some words for his team over the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Conley. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doncic against Conley. And stolen by Porzingis. And now the Mavs on the run. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Doncic with the bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Mitchell drives in, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. For three, Hardaway, and the Mavericks, another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
It's a one-on-one situation. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
For three, Powell. Mitchell grabs a miss. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Finney-Smith. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Tipped. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Over Finney-Smith. Here's Gobert. Deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Dallas with possession. They've got a 22 run going. What a pace. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Hardaway. They kick it out to Porzingis. From deep 3-point range, they get it back. Back to Hardaway. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks it loose. The Jazz shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Here's Porzingis after the basket by Utah. 3-pointer, no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Jazz ball.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Paul against Conley. The drive by Paul, and he lays it straight in.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Booker against Conley. For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Paul against Conley. Paul looking around. Tipped away. Stolen by Michael Conley. We're about 1 minute into the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Shot clock at 5. Bridges passes to Paul. Over Conley, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Tries the spin move. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Booker against Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Clock at 4.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Down low. And there's Booker on the assist from Bridges.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Turn around Jay. Mitchell. Some solid D from Paul.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Booker against Conley. And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker, right side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Another miss by Utah.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Bogdanovich. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, Paul in position. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's the three. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Booker. 35 seconds left in the first. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 7 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively. You've got to love that energy.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And there's the pass to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. He gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front, up 3. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. He had a nice open look right there. Paul's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul, guarded closer. Here's Ayton, second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Mitchell against Booker. Conley, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Bridges against O'Neal. Booker the pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Gobert. Booker against Conley. Over Booker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Spins. Here's Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal against Bridges. Here's Gobert. Crowder pulls it in. Suns trailing. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
On the wing, Mitchell. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Paul goes in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When you think about the legacy of Chris Paul, you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Jazz passing it around. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Shemet. Misses off the right eye. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Releases. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, at 6'8", Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you.
The Suns, 21.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Nader into the 3 slot. Ingles with the ball. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Nice move. And Whiteside slams it home.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Here's to McGee. To the middle. Now Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 3. Payne gets a wide open look. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The shot by Oni, no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Game with it, now guarded by Payne. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break, here come the Suns. Broke loose, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Payne. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. Gay with no one around. And he gets it to go from the corner. Gay's got his first points of the game. Well, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament. But That quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Ingles kicks to gain. Dish now to Clarkson. The pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ingles. High use from 14, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Payne. Nader the pass to Payne. Here's Nader. Back to Payne. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Oney. Payne covering. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. And he drives in. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around the younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Shamet, Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah leading. Clarkson goes in. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Payne. Passes it to Shamet. Feeds it to McGee. Over Whiteside.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Oney passes to Gay. And he banks in the layup. Gay's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. For Utah, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Utah.
Here's Oney. The Jazz again can't hit it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah out in front.
All right. Coming out of the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni into the one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
Jazz leading by 4. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Crowder. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker outside. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside. You know, the three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. Back to O'Neal. The feed to Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Come on, get down. You're doing this.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. All sorts of time. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off and catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich with it. The pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That one a little long.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Paul outside. Dishes to Ayton. Kicks it to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Blows the alley-oop jam. Suns trail by 7. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Paul dishes to Ayton. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. O'Neal from long range. Nailed from 3-point land. O'Neal's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Paul against Conley. On the wing, Bridges. Tries tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And there's the call on Deandre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah leading by 10. Conley scanning the floor to the paint. Gobert finds Conley. Ball against Mitchell. 5 on the clock.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Conley against Booker. Shot from the wing. Conley's shot is off. Here is Paul. Over Gobert. The shot by Paul, no good. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Suns ball.
We see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David.